So I'm here at HMV Ipswich. So let's pop in here and have a look at some music. So here's a load of albums up there, which are, your run-of-the-mill stuff. Guardians of the Galaxy, some Bowie, lots of stuff. And I'm going to be looking through some bins here. So the problem with a HMV is they don't seem to sell many audiophile pressings, just standard pressings. I mean, obviously, some standard pressings are very good sound quality, so you should never sort of discount them. But, yeah, it's quite a nice size HMV here. It's not the biggest one I've been to, and while I was talking to the cashier, she told me that the CD sales had gone up quite a lot, and they're opening quite a few new stores across the country. Considering this company was going into decline a while ago, it's very nice to see. No matter whether it's buying LPs or CDs, it's good to see physical music still being used and having a comeback. So music streaming sites are very good, but if you want to own something and keep it as a collector, then you can't really do that there. And keeping a download, it's not really the same thing. Nice to have a cover. So here's all the jazz CDs. So this particular store hasn't got a massive amount of jazz. So one of the best HMVs I've been to is in Brighton. Now I wish I would have done a video in that Brighton store, and I know that in the West End in London they've got plans to bring back another flagship store there. So that'll be really good. So the reason I'm in Ipswich is I've been to a wedding. So I stayed over in a hotel, and then I thought I'd come and have a look around Ipswich, and I found the HMV here in one of their small shopping centres. Now Ipswich has got a very nice old town, so I had a good look around, and yeah, it's got some really nice old buildings there as well. There's so many great albums out there. Just obviously, you just have to do a little bit at a time when you can do it. The blues. I have this disc on a LP. Joanna Shaw Taylor. Muddy Waters. So that's my trip to HMV Ipswich. So I'm back from my trip from Ipswich. Well, I went to a wedding in a lovely village called Lavenham in Suffolk, not far from Sudbury. And this village was stunning, and my cousin got married there to a very beautiful lady. Yeah, really, really lovely village. So unfortunately, I left it too late to book a hotel there. So the nearest hotel I could get was in Ipswich. So that's what we did. And then in the morning, when I woke up on Sunday, I popped over to Ipswich and have a look around. And that's where I found the HMV there. So did a quick video in there. And these are the discs that I picked up, all CDs. didn't fancy getting any vinyl there. I find the problem with HMV, they don't seem to sell a lot of audiophile vinyl. Seems to be basic stuff, and they don't have any jazz, a lot of jazz in there, only on CD. So I picked this first disc up, Redman, Maldo, McBride and Blade, Round Again. So let's take a look at the track listings at the back. So here we have the track listings here. And we've got Joshua Redman on tenor and soprano sax. Then we've got Brad Maldo piano. Then we've got Christian McBride on bass and Brian Blade on drums. So this is a gatefold. Let's have a look at the inside of it. So this is the inside of the disc there. Let's just see if we can turn around and get a bit of a better light on that. So these are the 4 of them there. Okay, going back round to here. This was mastered by Greg Calby at Sterling Sounds. Now, we all know Sterling Sounds. It's a great mastering facility. And this is a very nice album. So every time I go to the jazz section, I'm always looking for something new that I haven't heard of or seen before. So I picked this album up. As it's a CD, I wouldn't say it was audiophile, but I would say it's pretty good recording, and I'll give it 8 out of 10 for sound quality. So if you haven't seen this album, check it out. It might be on some of the streaming sites. That's the only good thing about streaming sites. You can check stuff out before you buy, and if you don't buy, just listen to it on streaming sites. But this is a good album, so check this one out. So let's move on to the next one. So this is the next album, Kurt Elling, Super Blue. If you haven't heard Kurt Elling before, you've got to check him out. Great singer, great jazz singer. So let's take a look at the back of the album. So this is the track listings there. And we have Kurt Elling on vocals, Charlie Hunter, hybrid guitar, DJ Harrison on keyboards, and Corey Fanville, drums and percussion. So let's have a look inside this. This is a triple gatefold, so we'll open this up. So here we have it. It's been mastered by Dave McNear Mastering. So this is a lovely album again. As far as sound quality is concerned, again, just 8 out of 10. Not audiophile, but still very nice sounding for a CD. As I said before, I can't really give CDs unless they're more of a hybrid CD like SACD or some of the other type. The 24 karat gold ones tend to sound slightly better. But yeah, 8 out of 10. So this is a good album. So moving on to the next one. So this is a classic album here on the Verve label, Verve Originals. And this is Used to Be Duke, Johnny Hedges and his orchestra. So this is let's have a hone in there. There we go. Panoramic True Hi-Fi Recording. So let's look at the back of this album. So this is a nice classic album there. Here's the track listings. And these are all the people, all the musicians playing on it. You've got John Coltrane on there, Johnny Hedges. There's a lot of John Williams. There's a lot of artists on this album. Let's take a look at the inside of the gatefold. So this is Norgran's recording. Look at the way they do this to make it look like an LP. Long playing micro groove. So here's the other side. I like the way they do these gatefold CDs, this type, because it makes it look like it's more of an LP. Although we know it isn't, and it probably doesn't sound as good, but still, I'll give this one 8 out of 10 again for sound quality. Still nicely mastered. So let's have a look at who mastered it. So here we have it, mastered by Kevin Reeves at Universal Studios East. So yeah, another nice CD to add to the collection. So let's move on to the last one that I got from Ipswich is HMV. So the last album I bought there was Saxophone Colossus, Sunny Rollin'. So I don't have this on LP. So seeing it was there, I thought I'd pick it up on a CD. Now the good thing about a lot of these CDs is they're not very expensive, and this is the Rudy Van Gelder remasters. So sounds really good again. Straight off an 8 out of 10 again. Not an audiophile recording, but what I like buying some of these is I can then copy them on the PC and put them in my car, so in my van when I'm driving around. And I like to have a little bit of jazz blasting out the windows, especially when I'm going up the M1 and we're at a standstill on a hot day and everybody's got their windows down and there's me with the jazz just flowing over me, just blasting out the windows. Is fabulous. So let's take a look at the track listings at the back of this album. So here we have the track listings there, and this is all the information you need to know. So it was recorded originally obviously by Rudy Van Gelder and then supervised by Bob Wenstock, master in 2005, Rudy Van Gelder. There we go. Analog tape to digital at 24-bit resolution. Now this does sound quite good, this disc. I still wouldn't say it was audiophile, but it's a very good 8 out of 10, this one. So let's look at the inside of the disc. So here we have it again. Try to make it look like the centre of the LP. Prestige. And again here we have mastered 2005 Rudy Van Gelder. Or should I say remastered, remastering. There we go. So another nice jazz LP. So I'm just going to show you the disc that my daughter brought me back from Italy now. So again, when my daughter went to Italy, she's just off to France as well in a few weeks. She's a makeup artist. She does wigs. She styles wigs and for shows and for film and television. So she brought me this disc back because I said to her I wouldn't worry about bringing an LP back because it might get damaged and that. And anyway, so she brought me this one back. Really, really good album. It's I'd say it's Argentinian jazz with a twist of Japanese. So it really is good. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce this, so I'm going to not bother. Me being dyslexic, I always find it difficult to pronounce certain words. My brain just doesn't process it very well. But the thing about being dyslexic is there's lots of other benefits of being dyslexic, but one of them is not reading, unfortunately. So anyway, let's turn this to the back and we can see the track listings. There we go. So these are the members of the band here. And this is the track listings. This is what I would say more modern jazz. It's not traditional as such. So let's have a look inside the disc. So this is the inside of it, the disc. This is on a label called a Beats for Jazz, a beatsrecords.com. So you can go on there and check this out. A really good album again. So I'm going to, I've looked inside the booklet. There's nothing that says who mastered this, so unfortunately I can't tell you that. But that's the last disc. So I hope you like all these discs I picked up here. Again, very jazz. That's me at the moment, unfortunately, but we'll be getting some more blues and other stuff in. So I've had Milo the jazz dog chilling out today. He's worn out after listening to all that jazz last night. So yeah, poor bugger. So thanks for watching another Tweaker Man video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to press that notification bell so you're notified each time I upload a new video. And thank you for watching, guys.